night, December 11, ladies and gentlemen, professional wrestling returns to Baltimore at the Baltimore Civic Center. Saturday night, December 11, we shall see the 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal, the winner of which receives $10,000, and also the same evening, as part of the 8 matches to follow, will meet the World Wrestling Federation title holder Bob Backlund, whom we will hear from later on. However, conspicuous by their absence of not entering the Battle Royal will be the Crippler, Ray Stevens, and his tag team partner and indeed co-manager, Captain Louis Albano, as they have signed for a matchup in tag team style against the duo of sensational Rocky Johnson and his tag team partner, the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. We'll have comments from them later on. Right now, our guest, Fred Blassie, Lou Albano, and the Crippler, Ray Stevens.
McMahon, I'm not interested in that $10,000 in that battle royal. I'm only interested in one thing, and that's ridding this area of Jimmy Snuka. The guy got away the last time. When I say he got away without getting a broken neck. But this time, I guarantee you, with the assistance of my good friend Captain Lou Albano, the Crippler Ray Stevens will put it on you not once, not twice, but 3, 4, and at least the 5 times. And then you know what's going to happen? They got hard concrete out there in Baltimore. I know the city very well. Right, Crippler? Tell him what you're going to do to that pencil neck geek.
Well, if I get him out of the ring, I'm going to pile drive him like he's never been pile drived. Rocky Johnson. He doesn't know what he's got into. He stuck his nose in somebody else's business. He's stupid, or he wouldn't have signed up with Snuka.
Smart, Ray, smart. And let me tell you something about this Fiji Island team. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to merely be there, as I said, as Ray's advisor, translating through Fred Blassie what to do. Ray Stevens, in his own right, can easily handle a Jimmy Snuka or a, what's his name, Rocky Johnson. The boy can be handled very easily. So I am sure that I'll merely be there directing, and of course, at a given time, I may perhaps come into the ring at a weakened moment and pounce upon a Rocky Johnson or a Jimmy Snuka and bust him wide open. All right? Bust him wide open.
Do you think the captain would have bought 50% of the Crippler if he didn't think he could do it? Ha! Ha! The captain's not stupid, you know.
Come into the ring and bust him wide open.
Lou Albano, Ray Stevens, along with Freddie Blassie. Our guest now, the World Wrestling Federation champion, Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund preparing for his matchup against, who's it going to be? Is it going to be one of the Strongbow brothers? Maybe Playboy Buddy Rose? Well, there's just no telling who it's going to be.
Yeah, Vince, this isn't a real great situation to be in. I like to have an opportunity to study my opponents, and you got 20 people in there that are the finest wrestlers in the world today, and you can't really study 20 people at any given time. So I'm going to be watching that battle royal very, very closely. I'm going to find out who my opponent be as quick as possible, so I can have a little time to to maybe map out some strategy against my opponent.
Could be superstar Billy Graham. The list goes on and on.
Could be, like say, Buddy Rose. It could be one of the Strongbow brothers. It could be somebody I like, somebody I dislike. But no matter who my opponent is, I'm going to be in there. That ring, when the bell rings, if it's friend or foe, I'm going to give it 100%. I'm always in there for victory, Vince.
Thank you very much. Bob Backlund, the World Wrestling Federation champion. Our guest now, ladies and gentlemen, Rocky Johnson, along with the manager of Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. Here with us now, Buddy Rogers. This is going to be some tag team.
Oh, it sure is. You don't know how elated Jimmy and I are to have Rocky Johnson. And I'm sure, Rocky, not only do you look in shape, but mentally, you're ready to join us, aren't you?
Thank you, buddy. I'll tell you what, I'm in shape both mentally and physically. Let me say this before I go any further. It's a pleasure for me to come to Baltimore. But number two, it's a greater pleasure to have you as my manager, have you behind me. Of all your knowledge is, you know, I've admired you for so many years. Your knowledge, I know that once me and Jimmy get together, they don't have anybody that's going to beat us. Now, Stevens and Albano, you can get out here and low rate us. You can call us names. You can do whatever you want, brother. But I do all my talking like Jimmy does, right in that square circle, brother. So let me tell you something. With Buddy Rogers on our side, I'll tell you one thing, brother. It's going to be a night that you're never going to forget.
No doubt of that. We thank you very much.